Hello, my name is John Jack, and this is my screencast from Scalable Data Infrastructures, term 1111, and this is my week 1 review video for project 1. What went well? The general understanding of the JavaScript syntax, knowing that you must declare variables globally if you're going to use them in more than one block of code. The basic principle that every bracket or brace must be closed once opened. What went not so well? I think the hardest part for me was trying to figure out the solutions for errors produced in the Fireball console. Just generally trying to understand what it meant and what I had to do to correct it was the biggest barrier for me. How does this relate to previous assignments or courses? We use some of the same methods as in finite math for defining variables and using conditionals. It also follows some of the basic syntax rules as in HTML and CSS that we learned briefly in project management and assessment too. How does this relate to future assignments or courses? I think that learning JavaScript is a building block to fully comprehending programming languages and how to properly code the scripts, and then how to be able to identify if you do have an error and how to fix that error. What do you think of JavaScript so far? I think JavaScript is very interesting. At the beginning of the class it seemed a little bit daunting or overwhelming. Now that I have a little bit better comprehension of it, it is fun to switch conditions and variables and try to find out what possible outputs there are. Why did I choose the story that I did and the theme behind it? I chose the story about planning a trip because I can directly relate, as every year I go on vacation to go visit my nieces in Virginia. How do you think that you'll extend your story from project 2? I will integrate different priced hotels using arrays and possibly integrate problems or situations that arise along the way. Briefly, here is my HTML, my CSS, and the JavaScript that I used, and behind it I'll go ahead and show you real quick. When I run it, it says I'm planning a trip, want to visit a family, I have enough to fly, I have enough to upgrade to first class, living the high life. And based on the different variables that are played around with inside the JavaScript is responsible for what outputs become available, and I think this is pretty neat and interesting. Thank you for viewing my screencast on Scalable Data Infrastructure, term 1111, week 1 review video, and have a great day.